Hey, welcome to my channel, Hair Replacement 101. I'm going to show you really quick on how to cut and blend a hair system in. Now, the piece I'm using is just scrap hair because systems and the hair is super expensive, so I'm using what I have, but it will work for this demonstration. So I've already pre-marked her and I've shaved her head down. And I'm just going to follow my little white marks here for my placement, making sure it's right. Perfect. Place it on, no wrinkles. Okay, and I'm gonna remove those white marks with some alcohol. Erase those off the front. Okay, now I want to get the hair good and wet. Mannequin hair, beautiful. Okay, so you're gonna need a razor. This is gonna be for your blending area. So you're gonna section a very thin section here. Turn the camera. Okay, so right here at the base, a very thin section. So this is your first section. You're gonna drop down into the client's existing hair. So let's just show you the example. It's hard to see the base in this. So here's the edge of the base, and it should be right to where the hair has been shaved down to their existing hair, and you're just gonna section that little bit off. And this is gonna be your blending area into the hair. Now you don't wanna do a thick section, you just wanna do a very thin section, and you're gonna do this all the way around the head. So section that off good. Okay, and then you're gonna come with your razor. And always leave this a little longer so you have a little playroom. If you cut it too short to begin with, it's gonna mess it all up. So always just come through. Leave it just a little bit longer. And I'll show you why you're gonna leave it longer after. So just bring your razor. And keep sectioning all the way around. Okay, so that's your blending area. So you'll still see a weight line, and we'll get to that after with your thinning shears. But so we basically have the blending area down. It's all a process. It all takes a little bit of time here. I'm just gonna go here and cut this front off, which I didn't show you. So I'm just gonna cut that off. So that'll basically be my guide. So I'll just start with my sectioning here. So right now you're not touching your blending line that we just did. You're just gonna section kind of like your mohawk area. I started my guide here at like the bang area, and we'll just go down the mohawk and cut this. Never accidentally comb in your blending line. You want to keep that out. So just make sure your sectioning and your cutting is very good. So when I get here to the back, okay, I'm going to always over direct in any of my blending area that I already cut with my razor. I would like it to drop out, and if it doesn't drop out, that's okay because I've already over directed, giving it that length it needs in the back. So we'll just go through, cut that off. Here, and we'll section this way. So now we're going to start to grab our blending area a little bit again, and we'll let it drop out, always over direct. Your next section. I have some of the mannequin hair in here too, so that's kind of a little hard to see the exact guide here. Okay, so this looks a little bit better. So over direct a little bit. Pull over. Let's go this way. Okay. Okay. Now I said she's a girl earlier, but this is more like a man's haircut. So now after you get that, the color of these match like perfectly. So you're gonna come back through. Now you'll see where the mannequin hair is and where my guide is. So now it's gonna give me a little room to come in with my thinning shears if I need to. Like if you have a weight line, you'll always come in and you can kind of lift it up and take a little weight out if need be, and that's gonna help it really blend and lay into the client's hair better. So you can always go around and do that. You can always go in a little bit here if it's really thick, and you can base thin, and that's just gonna take that weight out right at the base. So if you want to base thin, it'll take that weight right out and help blend also. So what I'll do is I should blow dry this a little bit just to see this blending area. Quick here. So you can kind of see, I mean, the hair texture is a bit different. So you can slightly see a little bit there, a little line here. I would come back with my thinning shears and just take a little way down, kind of blend it. And you can always go back with your razor and kind of go through that, thin it out, feather it down a little bit. So it looks pretty good. I mean, there's so many ways to do stuff. So yeah, you always want to move the hair around and make sure it's blending good. But again, this hair on here is bone straight and this system hair is really nice, so it lays differently. But it's all about having the color match and making sure that you're getting your blending line really thin and straight when you're blending it here. If you have too thick of a blending area, you're gonna have a really big weight line. So you always just wanna start out real thin, take your razor and just really blend that down really thin. And then always just leave it a little longer so you have a little room to play with. So you always want to over direct, and then you can come back. And after I'm done doing my haircut, I always like to blow dry the hair thoroughly and kind of style it down. And then I go back with my thinning shears and I just kind of take out some of the weight if need be. Razor more of my blending area if I need it. So you can always have room to go back if you keep the hair at a good length. So just always be cautious of that because the hair system's not gonna grow back. So that's it for this quick little video. And again, if there's anything you'd like to see, anywhere I can help with anything, please let me know. And please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.